Welcome
Scatter.
back, everybody. So, Jack responds to your offer, Nicholas, of you put down this potion of detect thoughts on the ground, potion of mind reading. Jack
Mhm.
looks at it, looks at you, trying to examine if this is the truth or not, weighing his options, and then he says, "I don't have the skill to determine if this is actually a potion of mind reading.
Ah, I see.
So it could be a potion
Well,
of trickery or a potion of something else. So why don't you guys? We're traveling north, clockwise around the Corin Mountains, and with
hold
your
on. You have
skill at
druids with you.
tracking, maybe you guys can just follow us and we can talk then."
Oh, you have druids with you, don't you? Are they not masters of herbology? Have one of them examine it. If you believe that would take too
It's
long,
not
I could
herbology;
taste
it's a
the
magic
potion myself.
potion. It would require Arcana, and they don't.
I see.
This is no natural potion. You can't pick it from a tree. Uh, so yeah. Anyway, yes. Just
We
the
are
the
unfortunately we
executioner,
are on
the
a.
the Drow executioner over there. He gives one last say. He's like, and now he's a bit panicked. He's like, I don't know who these guys are. Or do I? He says.
Oh, come on. You can do better than that, executioner. I'm talking to him
He
And
specifically.
then
doesn't.
he,
He
he
might
goes
know
to he
though.
turns toward you guys again. He says, 2 months until your country is doomed. You better make a better offer than that, please.
Good riddance, I say. That's what I
It's Jack's
respond.
like, this conversation's been very confusing. For one, from a party that won't tell me anything, and then the other from the prisoner that tells me confusing stuff.
Too much.
This is wow. This is going to be a heavy report to give back to the my flight of Dragonborn. But all right, we might see each other again. We may not. If you have the tracking skill to follow us, then we'll see each other. But we'll be in a tiny hut, so don't approach us aggressively. I can guarantee you, my skills as a spellcaster will don't want to test me. Okay then. Well, he's gonna prepare some food. And he's gonna hand it out to the druids. The executioner's tied up. Now he's gagged.
I
That looks tasty.
look
Can I
at.
have some of it?
Hmm. Okay. Do you have a
I'll,
if you have a some kind of mess kit, then I'll put it in your plate. But I don't have any spare plates.
Yes. I do have a mess kit, I think. I'm gonna get her my bowl and offer it, and I'll toss him a gold coin in exchange.
All right. He takes the gold coin and he puts a hearty amount, an overwhelming amount on a dragon's portion on your plate.
And he
uh,
thinks I'm tired and hungry.
All right. So, yep.
I'll
That's attractive
tap
again.
Sirene on the shoulder and gesture for her to walk with me.
Yeah.
Just a bit away.
Yeah. Siren says, yeah.
Um,
What the assassination of the crown prince? This is crazy.
it is a little bit too crazy to believe off the dome. Um, how much time can we spare acquiring the um executioner? Because I can get him without fighting them, but we'll have to sacrifice speed. We'll have to sacrifice time.
Get them down. Well, okay. We need the prisoners, and we can transport them
Mm-hmm.
back to the city of Glass, where they'll be interrogated by us, and then they'll be given
Correct.
to the Senate, and they'll decide what to do. Okay, the
Mm-hmm.
senators will decide. The
Oh,
important
I
thing is that
see.
they're kept secret and away from the Drow, so the Drow can open a second front against the Xenomorphs. Now, if the executioner there, if he's just blabbering, lies, and the Drow are gonna do that anyway, then I guess it doesn't matter. But my orders are to keep this mission secret, transport the prisoners back to the City of Glass without leaking any information. And now we're letting it
All
go,
right,
a huge leak away to a faction that we don't even aren't even
comprehend.
connected with or something. I don't know about Jack. I don't know about these druid types. And of course, there are the slaves that we need to free as well. I want to offer them new homes at Phandalin, or maybe at Fandor, far away from the aristocrats.
All right, I understand the stakes of the mission, but I'm asking for your inputs as our commander here, as our employer. Do you? I will tell you right. I will tell you now. I have the. I If we follow them, and if I have one day until my griffin. Well, not even one day. Upon the morrow, my griffin will be recharged. If we drop upon them from above tomorrow, we could simply grab him and go, no combat. Or in 2 days, I could whip up a sleeping potion, have my homunculus slip it into their food, in as invisibly, and once they are asleep, we move in and take the executioner. It's also more risky though because it's not guaranteed effectiveness. There's the third option. We just take the two that we have and go.
This sounds a
It's
lot like theft, doesn't it?
it
Ah,
does, which is
it's
why I'm
theft to a
asking.
good cause, but it's theft. I mean, it's no
That's
doubt about it.
nonetheless.
It's theft. I mean, slipping sleeping potion in their food, a clandestine, aggressive assault, aerial assault, where you just dive in and take it. I mean, come on. Everyone's overhearing this conversation here. Yo, Mac, I know you're listening to. Sirene's like, this is crazy.
At this point,
Don't just throw evil ideas at me and hope this sticks. There's a lot of.
He's
I
refused
don't speak for
every
the
reasonable
clerics all the
offer.
time. Just know that this isn't the oath that I took.
He's refused every
Yes,
reasonable offer. I can't.
I have
I can't. I'm not a
heard.
miracle worker.
Is that what all it takes? If a merchant refuses your reasonable offer to purchase something, you just take it. A little sleeping potion in lunch, a little griffin through the roof to take it. It's like
it's
This is a
different. It's
scythe.
not
little.
just a merchant. The entire country hangs in the balance of us getting this. We're running the risk of losing everything we worked on
I,
if we let him leave.
I want to hear everyone's opinion on this.
Well, my opinion,
One way.
Cyrene, is that you're quite right. I think we should just let them go. We're wasting our time. They'll probably take care of him. We have this guy here, and I put it Shade Commander, and he probably has the information you need. We can trust those druids.
Yeah, why
Surely.
don't we ask them about what the other drow has said, if it's true or not?
Oh,
I
well,
think
the Shea Commander and the Corsair are knocked unconscious.
I'm sure we can pick
Cyrene, I
them up.
think it would be
Yeah,
quite foolish for us to take those people.
yeah. Okay, so
Spellcast, I can take one, but not five.
yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah, why don't you wake him up? Pick one of them, heal it, and then
Uh, how many hit points do they need to be healed to wake up?
just one.
All right, then I can use lay on hands and just use one to pick one of them up.
Okay, which one?
Which
Shade
one do you
commander.
guys think?
Hang on, I've got a healer's kit. Don't do that.
Healer speak says, "Nah, we have hours until daybreak."
And one hit point from my lay on hands isn't that intensive.
Yeah.
So I'll just walk up and grab the Shade Commander by the head and heal him 1 point to wake him up while I'm holding him.
He pops up. He's wounded, and he looks at you guys, and there's loathing in his eyes, and he just tries to go to sleep.
So, what do you guys need to ask him?
I would like to know if he knows the same knowledge of this crown prince that the other Drow executioner was speaking of.
That's it. That's good to know.
Oh.
Yeah, so he's just laying there in pain and he's not really responding.
I can heal him a
Okay.
bit more.
I'm
He's
gonna
truly not
step off
speaking.
down from my horse and draw out my dagger. I'm gonna step over him, slap him roughly in the face to get his attention, press my dagger into his throat, and say, "I'm gonna slowly slide this dagger into your neck if you don't start talking.
All right, give me an
It won't hurt
intimidation
that bad
check
at
here.
first, but it will kill you if you don't comply." Okay. And I have the feat that lets me use strength for intimidation. Can I
No,
do that here?
it's just intimidation. Yeah.
I'm gonna roll athletics. That will use my. Oh no, I can make the ability for intimidation something else. Let me try that. 22.
How are you able to make it strength?
It's the talent that I have.
Oh, okay. Yeah, 22.
Let
That's
me.
good.
I have it written here.
So he's pretty scary. He's like, "What do you want?"
Answer my companion's questions
What are the
quickly if you
questions?
can, if you want to survive.
Are you aware of a plot to remove the crown prince with essentially a clone, an evil clone?
All right, I'm gonna give you guys. He's gonna be afraid for 2 minutes, and then after that, he's not gonna be afraid anymore, no matter how much you torture or whatever do to him. Time starts now. So ask the question again.
Are you aware of a plan to remove the crown prince of Ventus with a fake?
There might be a plan like that in the works. And if there
You need to
was, it wouldn't be a good idea for you guys to hurt me. The Crown
you need
Prince
to
would
answer.
surely send you in jail for your illegal activities.
You would never know.
Really? I doubt that. I have friends everywhere in high places.
You
Inside
can't
your
talk to them
country
if you're
and
dead.
outside.
Who?
I'm not telling you.
Who's
Doesn't matter
responsible
if
for
you
this
kill
plot?
me. They'll kill me if I tell.
Oh,
Doesn't
let's just
matter.
kill him. I don't think he's
Um,
useful. Let's just kill him. I'm gonna start like pressing the dagger into his throat, like sinking the
I'll
point
kill
into his
your
neck.
friends and family too. Don't do it.
I don't
I don't
have
have any
any.
family.
I don't think
I
any of
lied.
us have anyone we care about.
No,
You're
Remission
looking at my
does. But
family.
far away.
You're looking at them. This is all there
You
is.
would anyway, just for capturing you.
There's
What
no
am I to lose?
there's no names. I work with a middleman.
I don't need names. I need the faction. Who?
There's
Drow?
no faction.
Another nation?
The
There's no
faction work
faction, so
is
it's a
through
group
an
of randoms?
agent. I meet with the agent. It's a Drow person back home. That's the person that gives me orders. I'm a commander that defends the South there, a military man. Okay, I'm not
Is there in fact a plot to do that? That's all I need to know.
a plot to do what? Kill the crown.
Remove the
Oh yeah.
crown prince or fake.
There's a. Okay, well, that's espionage. It's under a different department. I heard rumors about it, but it's it's up north somewhere. I don't know. I'm in charge of defending a south area.
Well, your
All
other
right.
friend seems to know a plan. Is it a real plan or
Yeah, I
not?
guess he isn't the commander. I have to stay localized. He can freelance with other people. In fact, I don't think you guys are gonna kill me. I know too much information.
That's fine. We'll wake up the other one then.
Okay.
Smack him in the face and knock him right back out.
All right, he's out. He's out. So same thing with this guy.
Yep.
Yep.
All right, so another lay on hands. One, he wakes up. What do you want?
Are you aware of a plan to remove the crown prince of Ventus
Let
and
me let me
implant a
go,
fake?
or another special ops team, Team Bravo, will come to your house, kick your door open, find you, and bring you back to be prisoner forever.
That's fine.
Oh,
Answer the question.
that might make
No,
my day
I'm not
more
answering any
interesting.
of your questions. I'm not afraid of you.
Well,
Okay,
you
I
should
think
be.
this one we can actually kill. I'm gonna say drawing out my dagger and just preparing to attack him.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
like just turn and face him and look at him.
Yeah. Give
Just
me
like
another intimidation check.
he says they're gonna go and kick in our door. Is it okay if I take his head and mount it outside so they know who to knock on?
Yeah, I see that. It seems like that's a wonderful idea. Yeah,
Don't try not to
I don't
kill.
think
Don't
this one
kill.
is in.
Well, actually, Sirene's not going to say that because Sirene doesn't trust that you guys won't do anything here. She's is like,
You have
that's
a
such a.
guy, my boy.
I've done better intimidations when I was a kid. You look like a child drawing a
And
dagger
as
like
he
that.
says that, I'm gonna kneel down and say, you know, I wasn't joking. And I'm gonna very slowly and carefully press the dagger into his neck. And if he doesn't react, I'm just gonna continue and kill him.
Yeah, he's not going to react. He's going to laugh at you all the way up until you kill him. And when you do, Sirene's going to slap her face and it's like, what are you doing? We needed prisoners.
And then I'm gonna say, Trek, if you would, lay on hands.
He's dead. He doesn't have death saving
Oh,
throws.
Yeah, they're dead.
I
We
slap my
don't
forehead and
rest.
say, my apologies, Cyrene. I was just trying to make him comply. I didn't know that he wouldn't be able
Yeah,
to be
but
healed
but
by
uh,
the music.
but Yoak, you mentioned you have a revivify, right? Right?
I do.
Good, good.
Don't use it on
That's,
him.
that's expensive though. I mean, that's a little expensive.
You have a much more valuable prisoner than this one. You don't need
We
him.
need all of the. What? We the more prisoners, the
Sorry.
more valuable the mission. We just cut off 50% of
Yeah,
the value here. That's not good. Plus, I don't know if the Shade Commander is lying through his teeth or if he's telling the truth and he's actually just primarily in the south and he doesn't know anything about the north. But we can find that out through a prolonged interview and interrogation back at home with an actual zone of truth, with actual inquisitors that break spellcasters, that wizards and warlocks that break him all the time. This is
Couldn't you cast down truth yourself?
no, I don't have the spell. If I had the spell, I would have
Very
used it a
well.
long time ago when I was suspicious of you guys. But yeah,
Well,
please,
wait.
Gilmac, please revive him.
A waste of your time.
Gilmac?
Yeah, it's
I
got
thought
it.
we needed a diamond to do that. Wasn't that why we haven't rezzed her teammates yet?
Oh my goodness.
we never read them because there's like I think 4 or 5 of them, and that would require
Yeah,
four
there's
or
there's
five diamonds.
four in your bag. That's the maximum your bag can hold. Uh,
I
okay.
did need a diamond worth 300 gold
Yeah.
pieces to do that.
Don't tell me. Now we have to choose between him or a paladin that in your bag.
I'm afraid my
Uh,
hand slipped.
Don't give me
Not
that.
necessarily. I can still, what's it called? I can still preserve his body.
Yeah.
You just don't need,
Oh,
we'll just throw him over the back of a horse.
So he's dead, and can't be done with cure wounds or any other kind of
no,
healing.
he's dead. I mean, it's
Yep,
this guy didn't have any saving throws.
Can I do a medicine check
Remy
to
slit
try
his
to do
throat.
something?
He's dead, man.
All right, all right.
All right, but yeah, so you do spare the dying? Is that what you do, or
Spare the
something?
Dying stops them from, what's it called, decaying, and it also halts the clock for
Yeah,
resurrections that require like a time limit, like a revivify is 1 minute and whatnot.
yeah.
It this that's sorry, Spread the Dying just keeps them from making death saving throws. He doesn't have to death saving throws. I do gentle repose.
Okay,
The-
got it. Gentle repose. All right, yeah, you carry him on the back. Hopefully, remission. Do you mind carrying this corpse?
Uh,
Can I go ask
wait.
the dragon if he has anybody over there in that party if they have a diamond worth 300 gold pieces?
Uh,
Okay. So
do
you
you
walk
think
toward
we could
Jack.
use the body to like try and frighten the Shade Commander again? Like just throw his friend's corpse down in front of him whenever he wakes up?
No, no, not this time. You
his
had your
his
chance.
humanist is not.
Jack's like,
He's not.
so Jack, you approach Jack. Jack's eating with his other druid types. What do you want? Go back.
Yeah. Do you happen to have any diamonds for sale? Anything really valuable?
We have no
Roughly.
diamonds here.
All right. Well, it was worth a shot.
Okay. Good luck. All right.
While I'm at it, I'm gonna do the ritual cast for the rest of the paladins too. I'm gonna take them out and recast gentle repose on them to give them more time.
Yeah. Sure. Whatever. Yeah. The rest of the let's say there were four paladins. There might have been five, but let's say
Mhm.
that there were four. Actually, I think there were. I think there were five, but then Sirene counted as one of them, so there's four others. Okay, so you guys are carrying the Corsair and the Shade Commander on Charger's back, I guess. And okay, so now you've resolved the kind of the negotiation here. Jack and the Druids have announced what they're going to do. What do you guys going to do?
I definitely
Yeah.
don't think we let them know that we just accidentally killed a prisoner.
What?
Nope. I think we just leave. I think we just go.
All right.
Just like, you should trust us with this prisoner. We didn't just totally kill one of them on accident.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
know. I think Ramishton didn't know that he didn't have saving throws, or maybe Ramishton
Yeah. He
got
thought he was a
got caught
named
up with
NPC.
the intensity. The play acting was too. Maybe it should have been a performance actually. All right.
All right.
So
So we need to meet up with the escaped slaves again.
okay. You guys are pretty tired, so I'm gonna say you gotta rest a little bit. Otherwise, you gain some exhaustion.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
quite tired. I need a nap to go with my meal.
we definitely need a rest.
All right.
So what? We'll just move like an hour away
Okay.
from, and then rest. I do my daily ritual, casting alarm and whatnot.
And what else? Alarm and
No, it's just alarm.
okay.
Is there anything else I can do during the night? Yeah, nope. There's nothing I need to identify. There's nothing else. Yeah, just alarm.
Yeah.
Can I
Just
cast
alarm.
without trace on the party
Yes. Yes, you can.
while we're resting as well?
Yep. And did you still have the speak with plants thing going on?
I mean, no, I mean it was just a one thing. I asked them a question and that was it.
Okay, got it. But yeah, you do pass without trace. You do alarm. Nothing happens that night. You wake up refreshed, ready to go. It's bright and early.
All right. Long rest.
Long rest for everyone. Go ahead.
All right. So where did we leave the escaped slaves? I think we were here.
Yeah, they were over there. What's the party leader and the party navigator gonna do?
Yeah.
Um.
Where are we going?
Yeah. I'll say we've got to meet up with the escaped slaves. The the safe route that we were told was, I think it was around this route. We can't go up north, dragons, and also Jack and his party. South is the Xenomorph territory. We were pretty much gonna have to go more this way, and then go around back down to the city of Grass.
What
What
is
Blue
it?
Harbor was it?
What is our
We were,
destination?
the
That
destination is
Drow
the city of
pass,
Grass.
the
No,
secret passage we were told about,
we've
right?
already been there. That's where we got the information on how to ambush this group of Drow.
Hey,
You don't
I
have
No,
to go
think
back.
no,
at
wasn't
some
it
point on
a?
this. Okay, you first. Go ahead.
You go ahead.
I was just gonna say that before like a day or two passes, I'd like to. Remission's gonna want to have a private conversation away from Cyrene with the rest of the party members.
Okay.
I was gonna mention, wasn't there like a secret passage they told us about that will take us back towards Ventus to avoid like Twiff and the battlefield altogether?
Yeah. So Twirift. Yeah, you can go. The drought recommended going around the Corn Mountains, clockwise. So essentially, sticking close to the mountain's edge, but then like kind of going around
So like
Okay.
this way, or up into the areas that we haven't seen
up
yet.
into the areas you haven't seen, like right where the party is, going west and then north.
Okay, so and they said that that was the safest way.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm inclined to believe them.
That's what the
Let's
druids and
get
the and Jack said.
let's meet up with the slave party here, and then we'll double back and go around.
All right, navigator. Is that what you want to do? Just go straight to the
Agreed.
slaves. Okay. Is there any stealthy approach you're gonna take?
I mean, yes, we don't want to get caught.
It's gonna be for the party navigator to decide.
Just how we're traveling.
Yeah, just tell me how you're traveling.
Slowly, quietly.
Okay. Um, Slowly, quietly. You have pass without trace. Give me a stealth check, everybody. +10 from pass without
Ooh,
trace.
Plus 10. All right.
I suck at this.
Would this still be with disadvantage because of my armor?
Oh yeah, if you have
Assume
if you have armor, that
Yep.
you'd be disadvantaged. +10, so you guys
Um,
have your thing. Everybody.
even with disadvantage.
All right.
Battle that is incredible.
We're gonna say Sirene also gets like the average of you guys. Yeah. So you get
Well, I
there.
somehow wasn't the worst.
Actually, Sirene has heavy armor as well. It's only fair that she rolls. This should be +10, so she'll have a 20. You get there. Nothing interrupts your journey. Can't tell if anyone saw you or not. You arrive at this. You arrive back with the escaped slaves. They greet you. Hey, welcome back.
How long is the journey back to them?
Just a day.
All
Oh,
right.
good. My
You arrive at around, nightfall.
Figurine is back alive.
So, where are we going? There's about 2 dozen escaped slaves.
We're gonna be traveling through the safest routes. We received some information that it would be safer to go around the Corn Mountains, clockwise, I believe, to go re-enter Ventus. With a party of our size heading south or straight north is suicide.
Yeah, and who are these prisoners you're bringing back? He points at the two Drow that are unconscious.
Ah, unfortunately, that's classified. That was our original mission. Uh, no concern of yours though. They won't be a threat. They've been dealt with.
Oh, okay, classified. Well, we won't dig into that. Let's get out of here. Do you want to wait until daybreak, or you want to set off at night?
Night is drow time. Let's move at daybreak. I want the commoners here to at least be able to see, so that if they have to run, they won't be you know, stumbling about in the dark.
Okay.
That's my opinion, at least. Does anyone have a reason they'd want to go in the night?
the only reason to leave sooner is it might give us a head start on any pursuit that's following us. However, I don't think any of the drow escaped to give us away, so we're probably fine.
Probably.
Yeah, we can leave at daybreak.
Okay.
Unless those druids were drow in disguise, of course.
All right.
Yeah.
So
Highly possible, but I had detect magic on the entire time.
leave
If
at
they were
They
daybreak.
understood.
Yeah,
They
the night
understood
passes
Druidic.
without any problems. Daybreak happens. Are you journeying the same way? Because they have a wagon with them and 2 dozen people. I don't know if you're going to be able to do pass without trace on all of them.
No, we won't. We can't
Yeah,
stay
they'd
with
have
them.
to stick pretty close. I don't think that's possible.
So what
Why
do you
don't
do?
we go to the south around these mountains? It might be difficult with the wagon to get through those peaks.
Uh, the problem with that
If we
is
go
hordes of
south, isn't
xenomorphs.
that heavily xenomorph?
Yeah. If the
Oh,
problem
I'm
with that
afraid my
is
sense of direction's
so
not the
many,
best.
so many xenomorphs. Ah, I see. I have an idea. We take 2 drow and we pack them up in crates, bound and gagged, so that even if other drow do see us, all they'll see is a caravan of haggard individuals with some guards
Hmm.
helping them move about. How does that sound?
With just some cargo.
Yeah, they'll be in the covered wagon in the crates. So unless they attempt to accost us, in which case we defend ourselves with extreme violence, they'd have no way of knowing these drow are here. Also, divest them of all their items,
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
not
all
opposed to
everything,
that.
their armor, their clothes, their shoes, everything.
Yep.
Your idea with the locate object was was something that a drow might think of to locate some missing drow. So just divest them of everything they have, all their mundane items, take remove from their persons, and store.
Store where?
We could sell them later, but I think might be safer to toss them.
Yeah, store it where?
Oh, hold on a sec. I've had a thought. Some magic things you took from the bodies of the Drow, yes? I'm sure
Correct?
that they'd probably try to locate one of those since we'd be more loath to part with them.
True, true, true. Very true. Well, if that's the case, I'm not. I don't want to leave these magic items. So yeah, in for a penny, in for a pound, I suppose. Still, I'd search them for hidden daggers and whatnot, so that they can't try to cut their ropes.
Yeah, there's nothing. No
That is
hidden
wise.
daggers. They're naked. No, you took everything from them.
And the
Good,
magic
good,
items
good.
be destroyed.
We could dump them in a bush. They don't seem particularly my
I
flavor, at
think some of
least.
the magic items. I think some of the other players might have them.
No, everyone else has them. I don't have any of them.
I don't know if they're gonna
I
let
have
go
a
of
alchemist
them.
guild.
No,
An alchemy
I
guild.
know everyone probably won't. I'm just remission just saying that.
There's no point standing here haggling about it like old women. If they find us, we kill them.
Get more
Indeed.
Yes,
loot.
my thoughts
Plain and simple.
exactly.
All right.
No
So
All
what
need
do
right,
you
to
so
make
guys
we're
it
gonna
do?
any
head.
more complicated.
So we're gonna head east, right? Or west? I'm sorry, west.
Yeah, west
To go
around
clockwise
Seacorn
around.
Mountains.
Yes.
And you stuffed them. Okay, for the you stuffed them in crates. The drow.
Yep, for the
Okay.
duration of the journey.
You get a little inspiration for
What about
that.
the
That was a
living
unique
one?
idea. Nice.
Uh,
Any attempt at stealth?
No, I'd rather just travel. To be honest,
Uh,
I think it's gonna be a long journey.
okay.
We could try to make good time.
Yep. You're a bit slower. I'd say that 2 days pass and you're back where you started, and it, it's harder with the wagon. It's harder with the wagon. Harder with 2 dozen people. You can't move at full speed, especially since it's an
That's
overladen
all right.
wagon. There's supplies in there. I mentioned there's like wheat, iron, silver, and two
That silver's
drow crates.
interesting.
It only has one horse. And even if there was like 2 horses, it'd be rough terrain. There's no roads here.
That's true.
So,
I
but
yeah, yeah,
here's the
yeah.
thing that happens as you're passing by, right? Sirene gasps in alarm and points toward the city of Twyrif. As you and your companions turn to look in that direction, you spot a swarm of human-sized creatures flying in the skies toward you from the southeast, looking like they are carrying xenomorph eggs. At their present course and trajectory, the swarm will overtake your group in 5 minutes. The escaped dwarves and humans also see the swarm and begin to panic. Cyrene soothes their fears with quiet words of encouragement and prayers. What do you do?
I think now's a
Everyone
good
look
time.
around. There might be a cave or a river or somewhere we could hide nearby.
You see a lot of
All
trees.
right.
You see some rolling
The
hills. You do see some cliffs.
We need cover from those flying creatures, cliffs. I think the cliffs are the best choice.
Agreed.
I can cast Pass Without Trace. The 30-foot radius around me.
You get a closer view of the creatures approaching. So,
Yeah. Pass without a trace. I don't think fighting them is a good idea. If they find us anyway, oh well. But I'm gonna stand up and address the slaves. We're gonna start heading towards those cliffs. Oh, that is idiot. Oh, what am I seeing? Okay, we're gonna move
Oh
and
God.
head towards those cliffs. Um, if combat is joined, flee. Your job is to flee. Don't be a hero. We signed up for this. You did not. You need to get as far away as possible to mitigate the chances that the xenomorphs see you as a target.
you're talking to the escaped slaves, right? And yeah, Syrian's saying the same
Yep.
thing. Don't fight, hide.
Hide or run. Those
All
are your
right. So
options.
you see a cliff in front of you, but it's hard to get the wagon up there.
Oh, I have something for that. I was gonna do it anyway. I'm gonna summon my griffin. Uh, we're gonna hit him with an enlarge. Gonna have him pick the wagon up.
Okay. Well, the wagon. I don't know if that's that. The wagon. It tears up some of the wagon covering. You can't really get a good grip on the wagon.
No, not on the wagon cover. I'd like to have it like dig its claws into the sides, like the wooden side of the wagon,
All right. Give me an
or at the very
athletics
least
check.
from the griffin.
Yeah,
Is,
Griffin. Athletics check.
is there even like a place to take cover by the cliffs, or is it just like a like is it
Imagine
an
like a
overhang
sheer
or something?
drop next to a cliff, and you're taking cover in the shade.
Ah,
Okay.
I see. So the strength check, if it's enlarged, that strength is going to be at advantage.
So you guys are moving toward the cliff. Anyone else doing anything to help? It's kind of slow going. These escaped slaves aren't
I'm
in the
sure
best condition.
I'm riding amongst them and trying to try to encourage them to get them to hurry up. Even maybe being a little bit intimidating about it, like telling them they're gonna die if they're like their life depends on it. They need to just like drop everything and just run.
All right.
Actually, yeah. Frankly, I don't think I think they should leave the wagon, but I do move it with the griffin with the enlarged griffin. That's a 17 for my strength check.
Yep. So yeah, you managed to grip the wagon. You get it over there. The wagon's a little bit shaking up, a little damaged, but you get it there. What about the horse? Draft horse.
Uh, Griffin whips. Oh wait, no. The horse is definitely gonna panic if it gets picked up by a griffin. I think the horse can just follow the slaves, right?
Yeah.
Uh,
Okay. Horse follows the escaped slaves. You move a little bit further. You can make it there in time. I'm gonna
Uh,
say the swarm isn't really focused on you guys, so it's a easy stealth check. I'll have one person. Uh, let's see. One person in the party will roll a stealth check. Who is it gonna be? Oh, it's the first person in the row. Gilmac, roll me a stealth check. Anything above a 10 will make it.
All right, let's see.
Fingers crossed.
Oh, you made it.
ooh,
So you guys,
beautiful.
Naturally.
well done. So swarm passes you by. It looks like they're heading into the Corn Mountains.
Well,
That's
uh,
foreshadowing.
yeah, yeah. Oh no, Xenomorph Dragon. Oh, we're finished. The country's over. Well, it was nice knowing you guys.
Yep.
Surely that can't be a thing, Sirene says. Come on.
No
I
point
didn't know
worrying
the
about it
Xenomorphs
until we
were a thing
see
a month
one.
ago.
Wait, I've
I
never
I mean,
trust
do
seen
you
those
want to
creatures before. That's like no xenomorph I've ever seen before. Look at
do
this.
you
This is
want to take the
ridiculous.
chance?
Well, there's
Um,
nothing we can do about it. I say we keep moving.
All right.
Agreed. I
frankly,
just say
yeah.
we prep for the worst.
Oh yeah, I say we do that too. If whoever it is that was responsible for your contacts with the Melarn faction, you should probably tell them. You should probably tell the Drow that there's xenomorphs in the mountains now.
Yeah, yeah,
They
it'll
should
take
hunt
a
them
long
down.
time for us to give them a message, and I don't want to risk giving them a message now because they're probably engaged in politics. I think the reason why this place is so undefended, so easy for us to walk by is because they put in a quiet word for us. Turning to the party navigator, do you want to just continue along clockwise around the Corn Mountains? Or do you want to go south or north or east?
I would like the input of the rest of the party.
I say we stick to the plan.
Yeah, it's definitely terrifying, but we've seen the massive hordes back towards Twyrif. And if they're just starting to spread, I feel like we've got a better chance going through the mountains.
Yeah, let's continue on our course to go around the Corn Mountains.
Okay.
I do want to go and say, like, because of all that and seeing, like, the slaves getting ready to leave, like, runaway and everything, while we're journeying, Drek is going to try and, like, train and guide some of the slaves that do have weapons.
Well, I mean, you're not gonna have much time. You kind of show them the basics with simple weapons,
Yeah,
but
just a
they're
little
not gonna
bit of
really gain any
something while we're
experience
moving.
with it. Like, it's gonna take a lot of time. Like think about it like this: when you become a guard, you have to go through weeks of training to learn the spear.
Oh,
These
yeah.
guys aren't. I mean, what they know, a lumberjack's gonna know how to use an axe, but he's not gonna know how to use an axe in melee. He's gonna know how to use an axe to cut down a tree.
It would.
So
Yeah,
it's a
just
good idea, and I'm gonna give you inspiration for it, but just don't have high expectations for what these guys can do here.
Oh, I don't. At most, I'm just like thinking maybe give them a little bit of a confidence boost,
Yeah,
uh, and just like give them something to
yeah.
think about to pass the time.
The path around the Corn Mountains appears to be safe. There are wild animals like deer and squirrels in abundance. The land is fertile and ripe for farming. Many streams meander from the upper reaches of the Corn Mountains to shallow valleys at its base. Wolf's ancestral home lies several days north. It have several days' travel to the north. Do you go that way or continue on your present course? We will pick up here after during the next session. Thank you everyone for joining us during this session. I hope you had a lot of fun.
All
All
right.
right, thanks for running the
Yeah,
game,
thanks.
Austin. I had fun.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
It was nice playing with
That was
y'all, and I'll see you next time.
that was very intense for a little bit.
Yeah.